Hey, Heart fans and Heart mongers. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I wanted to get in touch with all of you because there's been some new developments and some updates to some of the upcoming events for Heart and for Roger and for Heart by Heart. And then I wanted to go over a couple of other things with you guys. So, first up, on April 9th at the Benaroya Hall in Seattle, Heart is putting on a show. The tickets are going to go on sale on February 19th at 10 a.m. You can get those tickets at the Benaroya Hall website. And then also, one thing about that event is Charles Cross, who is the author of Heart's new book, Kicking and Dreaming. He's going to be kicking off that event with kind of like a Q&A with Ann and Nancy at 7:30 p.m. that night. So that's pretty cool. And then prior to that, on April 7th, Heart has a show in Phoenix, Arizona at the Celebrity Theater. You can get tickets for that. They are available now. The Celebrity Theater website, that is Celebrity Theater with an R-E at the end of theater, .ticketforce.com. If you need any more information on that, you can go to Heart's official website to get more information on tickets and upcoming shows. Roger Fisher's birthday bash was originally on February 16th. That's now been changed to February 23rd. Show starts at 7. It's going to be at the Big Picture Theater, which is in Redmond, Washington. The tickets are $10 in advance through credit card or PayPal. And then you can get tickets by emailing Roger's personal assistant, Michaela Fisher. And her email address is Michaela, Michaela, then the word OK, Fisher at gmail.com. So that's Michaela, OK, FISHER at gmail.com. So that's for Roger's annual birthday bash. If you're in the area up there, I highly suggest you go. It's a lot of fun. And then Heart by Heart, I just wanted to cover them one more time. They are giving a show tomorrow on Valentine's Day at the DNR Theater. The tickets are on sale. You can get them at dandrtheater.com. They're only $20. So if you've got $20 to spare, check them out. The theater it's a really old theater. It was built in 1923 and it's been totally renovated, totally restored. It is said to have one of the best sound and lighting systems in all of the state of Washington. It's located in Aberdeen. So if you're around Aberdeen, check it out. The other thing I wanted to go over also coming up on March 1st, Roger Fisher has a show at the Hawthorne Theater in Snohomish, Washington. Go to the Hawthorne Theater's website to purchase tickets for that. The show starts at 8 p.m. I have had some questions about whether or not Roger Fisher is going to be touring. A lot of people email me and ask me questions about him. And I know that he would like to go on tour this summer as soon as possible, although the plans are not yet set in stone or in place or anything. But right now, Roger's very focused on finishing up his new album, All Told, which is part of a greater project, which is called One Vision. I really recommend that you go over to Roger's website, rogerfisher.com. Check him out over there because you'll find a lot more information about his upcoming One Vision project. I want to go back to the book, Kicking and Dreaming, A Story of Heart, Soul, and Rock and Roll. This was written by Charles Cross, and I've only met him on Facebook, but he's a really nice guy. And I wanted to talk about some of the controversy that people were expecting to get out of that book, because especially around the 70s era, because, you know, up until the book came out, I had heard a lot of crazy stories pertaining to what happened with the breakup of the band. And, you know, in the last few years, I have dealt with some people who have really just sort of made up their minds that, you know, Roger was just some bad person, or Michael's a bad person or something. Um, and a lot of it has to do with just loyalty to Ann and Nancy and everything. And I understand that. But, you know, the fact of the matter is there were no fireworks in the book. And, you know, to some of the people that I had tried to deal with about that, or talk to about that, I tried to tell them, you know, not to expect fireworks in the book. You know, that maybe their opinion of Roger might be a little overstated. Um, you know, I really do hope that some of you have changed your minds. There are people that are solid followers of his, and they respect him for the man that he is, the man that he's become, and the musician he still is. And I think that with the Hall of Fame induction ceremony coming up, um, you know, it's a good idea to look at that event as kind of everything coming full circle, you know, and see it as a great time of forgiveness, and remembering what Heart's original message was all about, and it has to do with love, you know. And if you can approach a lot of things using, you know, being in the space of love, coming from that space, then, you know, everything just kind of seems to work out. But, you know, this book, a lot of it is stuff we kind of already knew, you know, and then there's details on stuff that maybe we didn't know before. And the book is really packed with a lot of cool stories, and you know, about how they got where they are and how they got their start. And, you know, I especially love the story about you know, hitting the moose, and Anne almost dying in the van while Michael was driving, but how she narrowly escaped that, thank God. um, but again, I just want to say that a lot of people have asked me for my opinion about the book, and, you know, it's very difficult for me because I have such immense respect for all members of Heart, regardless of what era they're from. But I especially have huge respect for Ann and Nancy, and uh, Michael and Roger Fisher, because, you know, they took a circumstance that was horrible, and they survived. They all did. But, you know, the four of them have always been the four names you mainly hear when you talk about the 70s era. So that's why I'm so focused on them. And I just hope that everybody again can see, you know, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and the fact that Anne, you know, has stated that, you know, it's been 30 some odd years, 33 years now. Nobody's going to bring that to that event. That's not what it's about. And, you know, if the band is willing to be, you know, those band members are willing to be amicable with one another, I think that we as fans should follow suit. And so anyway, that's my rant. I'll be back again though with more updates soon. I know that now that winter's starting to come to an end and spring is going to show up, a lot of these former members are going to be hitting the road and doing a lot more shows. So I'll have a lot more updates then for you. In the meantime, feel free to leave any comments. Let me know what you think about the book. I'd like to hear what you have to say about it. Until then, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.